He said he finds me intimidating.
Hmm.
I've heard that before, but
That's interesting.
it was just like, well, why? Because, well, basically it was a situation of like having the deep perspective, or the perception of the deep perspective.
Yeah. Yeah.
And from hearing that again, you hear it when you're younger, professionally, and you don't know what to make of it. But hearing that again under this context, it is interesting. But I also interpret it as personally as a level of responsibility in my leadership as an artist, and somebody that people, whether they say it outright or whether they or covertly look up to me as almost an authority, or as a guide, on how to be a quote unquote successful artist or quote unquote art business owner.
Yeah. Yeah. Or even speak about yourself and what you do.
Right.
Because I know that you don't do this work, and I'm similar in that way. I don't do it for notoriety,
Right.
or to talk about what I've done, but because of the kind of society we live in,
Right.
we have to have a CV.
Right.
We have to tell people about the things that we actually do.
Absolutely.
And I think sometimes too, when people meet us, we become like a proverbial mirror.
Right.
Where they look at us and they look at the things that we're doing or the things that we're not doing. And sometimes people measure themselves according to what they view as a standard. So sometimes it's less about you being intimidating or you seeing yourself as a leader or important, and more about maybe me not feeling as if I'm important,
Right.
or I'm doing anything significant. You
Right.
know, it's really, again, it's a never ending inner journey that we're all taking, regardless of what space that we're in. Today we're talking about art, right? And I think that when people are listening to this conversation, willfully, they may be more inspired to go within.